I never wanted to be famous. I'm never here being nameless. I'm in the crowd being faceless. And living life that's
Well, it's episode 1,
I never wanted to be famous.
so we'll let it go. But next week, we're going to get you dialed the fuck in, dude.
Sweet.
Before we go, we got to give a shout out to Take the Reins, who is our intro and outro music. They're nice enough to let us use their song. I'm going to see if I can't. I know their Instagram handle is a little different. I believe it's Take the Reins 312. Yep. Take the Reins 312. So give them a follow. If you don't, they are local here to Chicago, so they're pretty dope.
Do you know those guys personally,
No.
Mark? Or?
Never met them. I think we kind of connected through Instagram at one point, and then I have a buddy of mine who I just noticed his son's like in a bunch of bands now. I feel like he's a nepo metal kid or something because his dad was he was in a bunch of bands, and his dad is who I know, Brian. Shout out Brian McQuaid. But this he just played like Riot Fest, and I don't even know if he's in high school yet. He might just be in high school, and he's just a killer
Oh.
drummer. But I saw that Take the Reins opened up for them or vice versa. So everybody's making a come up out there. But metal is apparently in. I didn't know it was in. Or maybe
It never left.
Yeah, it
It
didn't.
never left.
It's so scary. to
Oh,
me.
terrible. Yeah, it's satanic, isn't it? That's
Easy,
what I always
dude.
heard. So I'm just
The
really-
devil's music.
Yeah, that's
There's
what I
got to
heard.
be. There's Jesus metal.
Yeah, there is for sure.
Yeah. Headbang for the Lord. But anyways, big shout out to them. I think it's a killer way to open up the show. Gets me pumped.
Well, I really like that. Just that little.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like.
You've done your research.
Yes, always ready. It's great, man. It's a little thing, you know.
So I don't want to get into being upset right away, but the Rams really pissed me off last night.
Ooh,
I don't stay up and watch
I was
it.
gonna
But
text you.
yeah.
Text both of you, and then I figured Mark was asleep, and figured I'd wait for today for Tyler.
Yeah.
to have a smile on his face like that.
So-
cat.
Over under, how many brawls do you think there was at SoFi leaving the stadium? Tough game.
Oh, say over under 5.
Yeah, at least.
is it a feisty group?
It's just NFL. It's NFL. It's like kind of what happens, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't expect it out there.
Well, I took my son to his first and only thus far Rams game, and it was Rams Niners. Is probably 2 or 3 years ago, I think. We're just priced out.
Yeah.
Man. It's like $1,000
crazy,
by the
dude.
time you're up there. It's nuts, man. So, anyways, all Niners. It's a Niner home game. There's no doubt, and the TV proved that last night as well. So I want to take it with you, Mark, and that is what I'm upset about because we have our arch rival, bitter, hated Niners, and they hate us, and I get it. And it's a home for them at our house.
What's the deal with that? I noticed that when I watched the first half, I noticed that it was like anytime something happened for the Niners, the stadium was a roar, and it was chill for the Rams.
To be fair though, like SoFi is kind of a trek, right? Like there's local Rams fans, but the Rams used to be in Anaheim, so I think that like more of their fans are maybe like south, like Orange County, kind of that area, right? Like Angels fans, they're basically like
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like the Raider fans are like LA
right,
Rams.
Coliseum Raiders. Yeah,
They kind of had LA on lock, and the Rams were kind of like Anaheim, LA, kind of like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's disheartening. The way we lost was pretty disheartening as well. Kyron Williams waiting on the goal line and fumbling, and the worst thing on top, I have my fantasy, man. So -2. It breaks my heart, breaks my league, breaks everything. And then the thing I do agree with is at the end, I was like, don't kick that freaking field goal, man, and tie it up. Let's fucking man, and we either win or lose, and we lost. Again, Kyron Williams stepped at the line.
Notre Dame, Kyron Williams, by the way. So there's definitely there's
Really?
always a connection to Illinois. So or the
Oh,
not Illinois,
darn.
but the region,
Yeah.
South Bend. You know,
I just miss being on the West Coast and you guys can just watch an entire evening game and still get to bed at a normal hour, you know? I'm
I
in bed.
mean,
I mean, I'm up at like 8:30 or something is like the end
who
of
said we
halftime.
went to bed at a normal hour?
Well, you have the option.
I was
Thursday,
partying all night, man.
Thursday,
To a bar
Thursday,
after last night.
Thursdays.
Thursday night football is kind of weird. It kind of just sneaks up on you. You're like, oh, there's an NFL game tonight. I guess I gotta
Yeah,
watch a game or have a few beers or whatever.
it's a good reason to.
Espe- Especially when it's on Amazon Prime.
There you
That's a
go.
good thing for you.
And no, I forget what, especially when it's Browns, Bucks, and I'm like, "Ooh, Browns," and I'm like,
They've
Yeah.
got
not gonna
Prime
watch
has that other channel you can watch that's like it shows the players. It's almost like you're watching Madden. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's
Seen
pretty
that.
dope. I mean, it's not I wouldn't watch it for the whole game, but for what it is, it's pretty dope. I would imagine like younger kids would enjoy that to watch it like that.
Yeah, where they're like almost following the players on the
Yeah,
field.
it's like
Sort of, or-
well, this is what I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it this year. I assume they changed, but like it was like you could see their paths, that they're going, just like when you're seeing a play being ran on Madden before you pick it or something like that. So you can follow the players. Their names are, there's little bubbles around them, and their names are on every player, and
Oh
so it makes
yeah,
it, it's more. It must be for kids because it's a little more approachable to kind of understand what the hell's happening out there.
Kids like 25-year-olds
Yeah.
or
I
like
think kids like under 10.
okay.
I can't tell if that was an old joke, but if it was, fuck your face, dude.
I mean, it's all relative. Young is relative. So like 25 seems young, I think. So
25 is very young, dude.
right.
I,
yeah. But I remember being like in my 20s, and my buddy turned 30, and I was probably 27.
Yeah.
And I remember
Damn,
thinking,
he's
"Fuck,
old,
there's
bro.
one foot in the grave and the
That's
other on
Oh,
the
yeah.
head."
old, man.
dude, when I
Yeah,
was in
it
my
was all
20s,
over.
32 for some reason was like the number. Like I was going to be married with 2.5 kids and all that by 32. But the way I thought about it at that time was that was like the end of life. So when I'm
Yeah.
married with 2.5 kids, like my life's over. And so like for like when I look back on it now, I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, so I thought at 32, it's it, dude. Like my life, I got really not much more going for me.
That's sort of
Is it?
true for me. Yeah, that kind of
See,
happened.
that's the age to it. It did not happen at all for me.
right?
Praise be to metal Jesus.
I was like 34, I think, when I had my daughter, and I remember, man, we just, me and my wife, we've been dating like 5 years at the time. We were living together, just kind of going through the whole thing, but we were still, well, I was still partying quite a bit and going out and stuff. And I remember we had our daughter, and I was just like the second night in, and I was on the edge of my bed, just like, oh, God, dude, like, why did we do this? Probably the most ridiculous decision I've
Yeah.
ever made. And
Yeah. It's a mind-blowing experience. Yeah. Those midnights, like, what did we do? But then it becomes great,
and you do, yeah. My mom and dad, they're like, you will survive. You will
Yeah.
get through this. You're not the first one that's ever had a kid, but you do get hit by a freight train on that first one, especially, man. And there's no prepping for it. You can hear everyone in the world gives you advice. There's nothing you can do. It is just now
Yeah.
you're in it. Guess what? Everything is different.
I always tell new parents, like, have you ever seen the scene in like Saving Private Ryan where the new guy gets there? I think it's probably Matt Damon or something. It's like makes the appearance and he shows up with like all of his junk on his back, like the entire everything on his back, like fresh out of wherever. And he get there, he got all these like battle hardened guys smoking cigarettes, and then they grab his bag and they're like, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that stuff. There's so much junk you can buy for kids, and I'm like, you just need these two things. That's my advice to new parents. Like,
Yeah.
don't buy a bunch of crap.
and one's a bottle of whiskey.
Exactly.
And the other
Yep.
one
Yep.
is
12 pack at all
a
times in your
cider.
trunk,
Yeah.
just in case. So
I feel like that scene played itself on Black Hawk
It's-
Down too. They're getting ready to Motor Beach.
it's honestly probably one or the other. I'm not sure. It's one epic war
Oh,
film or
okay.
another. I'm not sure.
So I would
Fact
say,
check me.
isn't Matt
I
Ryan
remember.
or Matt Damon Ryan? Isn't he the Ryan of the savings?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think I've
it's
seen
been
that
a
movie
while
since it
since-
came out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he is.
it's
he
one of the
is.
greatest flicks of all
Private Ryan,
time.
isn't
So,
it?
you know.
That's
I mean-
a very bold statement. I'll have
I
to
haven't,
rewatch it.
Seen that.
Okay, well, let me qualify and say it's one of the best war films of all time.
Okay, I'll take it.
I mean, there's not a whole lot above it, right? Like
Are you like
Platoon.
like Band of Brothers comes on and you're just fucking creaming?
just running through walls. No, no, but that is good though. Band of Brothers is good. So
I haven't seen that. I mean, I have no like. I love movies so much, and I have like I like war movies, but I don't have that where like a new war movie's out and I'm like, oh, I gotta go check that. Like I like that whole
Well-
war and history, and it never like landed with me. And I'll watch
But
it.
I'm
and I'll
talking-
enjoy it.
I'm talking classics though. I'm talking like
yeah.
the classics. You know,
Like Apocalypse Now,
Platoon.
Good Morning Vietnam. You know the good ones, the hitters.
Yeah, the
If
basically
Robin
all the
Williams
wars
is in it-
before us.
Yeah.
I just found. Have you guys ever heard a Neil Breen?
Like with an E at the end of green. Breen?
Breen with a B on the beginning.
No.
Breen
no.
like green.
Give some context.
Man, I just rolled across he's a movie maker,
Okay, here we go.
but
Do you have
he,
to be 18 or older to watch his
he-
movies? Okay.
no, no, nothing like that. But, hey man, hold on, bear with me 1 second. I have to unlock.
Yeah,
the
right
door
on.
for my- I'm sorry.
Saving- It's saving Ryan's privates.
I'm on the edge of my seat now. Who the hell is Neil Breen?
he just dropped a director bomb on us.
That's funny.
Only to
Yeah,
lose.
so war movies, Saving Private Ryan. I guess what's the Braveheart is a war movie. I'm sorry, it is.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
And
Early war movie.
double taped VHS, so you know it's good.
Yeah. Double
Oh, yeah.
tape VHS is
Yeah.
you knew those were like
Because I
epics.
mean, you don't earn that because you actually have to do work. You have to get up in the middle of the movie to put in a new tape,
Exactly.
and you're not buying two tapes unless you're willing
Yeah.
to do it because it's a good movie.
I got some
I have some 18 and over
Ooh.
VHSs
Uh-oh.
too, man.
I got something for you. So you remember it's one of the biggest scams of all time, and here we go. But the rewind things where you can't rewind your tape in the VHS because it'll break, and then they would like sell these side things that you plug in and you
Yeah.
put the tape in there and be like super hyper fast rewind or something like that. They were like, this is the only thing you can use. Maybe my parents just lied to me, but do you remember those things?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They used to have them. They're like convertible.
I don't remember
cars
that
and
at
stuff,
all,
You know,
man.
they tried to
Yes.
make them look cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like a old Corvette or something.
I used
Anyway.
to. This is like a gangster move, dude. I don't expect you guys to understand it right away, but I'd roll up to Blockbuster. I'd return my my movies unrewound. And,
Oof.
they'd be like, "Oh, you didn't rewind. We're gonna charge you," and I'm like, "It's just paper." And then I turn around and wink at the person behind me.
That's basically like not putting your cart back at the store.
I'm like, bill me.
I like the wink.
Yeah.
I
I'll
used
be
to. I mean, I love Blockbuster. Like I rode them through even when they went into the Netflix territory. Like they had their own
Yeah.
mailer, and then but I was like, this is when, shit, man. I think this is like 08 maybe. It was during the year Derrick Rose got hurt. I forget, but like I was definitely unemployed.
You mean all of them? Like,
No, like the big one. Like we were playing.
Yeah, which
Which
one?
one?
we,
Gotta be a
we were
little more-
playing Philly. Like it was like he shouldn't even have been in the game anymore. Like the game was like a lock, and then he jumped up, came down. His like the knee injury that started the
dude.
the non-domino effect of knee injuries. Anyways, but like I would roll up to Blockbuster, they would offer like a monthly subscription, but if you did the mail-in, you could go in and get 3 or 4 rentals a week, like for you just come
Yeah.
in. So like I just became friends with like it was like a modern day Clerks or something like that. I'd roll in, I
Yeah.
knew everybody there, and I'm just waiting. It's when I started Breaking Bad, like I'd never
Yeah.
seen it or anything like that. I'm just waiting for the next season to get in 'cause some dude named Tom won't return it, Fucker.
And there was always like one full wall of the best video that was out, right? When
Oh,
we
yeah.
were like younger, and it was like they were all gone, and you just wait for
Yeah.
it to come back. Like, what do you got behind the counter back there, dude? Like, like you got the new.
You're sitting by the returns. They're like,
Yeah.
well, this one they didn't rewind it.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Like,
got
that dude's a
you got Back to the
This
Future.
must have
You got
been
Back to the
more.
Future 3 back there, or what? Like,
You got
Yeah,
Turner and Hooch,
Turner
man,
and
or what, man?
Classic.
Turner
Classic
and Hooch.
dog.
Just wall to wall Turner and Hooch, man, at Blockbusters.
We were my buddy had just went and saw a movie. This is 30 years ago. And we're all like partying, and he comes back and he's clearly stoned, like stoned out of his gourd. And he starts telling us about this movie, and it's this like he's like it's a sports movie, like it's got love in it, like but it's about this dog, right? And he can like jump, and he plays basketball,
no.
and I'm like,
Airbud.
yeah,
Sorry.
and he's like, it's called Airbud, and like he's like, man, I'm not lying to you, that dog can do it all. There was no like joke in him. he was all
Dead
in on
serious.
Airbud.
That was a great franchise, though. They made like 10 of those as like, Airbud 10 Back from the Pound or something like crazy. There's like all like, like, uh,
That is one of the best names I've ever heard. Back from the Pound.
Also could be an 18 and over
Yeah.
pick, dude. I didn't know Airbud did was like 10 deep.
I don't know if it's 10. It's probably 2, but it feels like 10 because, it's Airbud. So,
There's absolutely
In all fairness, the first one felt like 5.
an
so yeah,
Airbud
that's-
too. Since we don't have a producer,
yeah, Airbud 2,
I'm gonna look right now.
Airbud 2, Airbud
Buddies.
2,
Air Buddies.
Airbud Golden Receiver. That's a good one. He
Air,
switches to football.
Oh,
there's a
What?
Airbud World Pup.
what?
That's
Okay.
a soccer version.
Interesting. Yeah, they went to all the sports. Like they
Hold
were
up.
going worldwide. They figured our soccer fans in South America need Airbud, like
They
let's
have
translate it.
these are the
Yeah.
best fucking names I've ever seen. So Golden Receiver, as you mentioned, World Pup, Air Buddies, Airbud Spikes Back. This is a volleyball one.
So good.
Volleyball
Airbud the 7th inning fetch. And
Oh god.
Airbud is sitting next to a
Wow.
raccoon. So they introduced the raccoon, and from what I can tell, did
Yeah.
not do a spin-off. But it does lead me right into MVP, most valuable primate, the monkey that could do it all. And he plays hockey, and he
I'm
also
seeing-
learns how to skate. In
I'm
MVP
seeing
too.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua too. Beverly Hills Chihuahua looks like a spin-off with the little buddies, like the little Chihuahua buddies.
We got to do a dog movie sleepover. We can we'll open with Beethoven. We know it's gonna work, right?
Yeah,
And then
For sure.
from-
It's a
from
classic.
there,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can
It's a
figure it out.
classic. Classic.
Well, this is a
Classic.
rabbit hole I shouldn't have gone down on. I didn't go down on the
That's
rabbit.
Damn. I think I'm all in there, but
You got kids,
somebody
so at
does.
least it's not as weird.
Yeah, they would
if you
love
were to
it.
Throw it on.
I know. I look over at them, and every once in a while, I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I made you watch that," and they're like, "That was the best movie I've ever seen."
Do you
Like
get
what?
that? Is that like a thing where you'll watch old movies and they like it?
The one we all watch
Hell
80s
yeah.
movies all the I think we might talk
Ooh.
about it with somebody. But the movie they love, it's favorite movie to this day, which I'm not hating on this movie, but it's Mrs.
Oh.
Oh,
Doubtfire.
people
Yeah.
love that. Yeah, yeah. I
I
was
mean,
never,
Robin Williams, though.
They found
Yeah, so I was never that like keyed on Robin Williams. Like I know he was in a bunch of stuff, but I mean, Good Will Hunting was probably like the dopest thing I've ever seen him in, and he was not Robin Williams theoretically in that one. You know, like he just didn't do it for me. But Good Morning Vietnam, like I mentioned earlier, he kills it in that. Other than that, he's a little.
Uh, you know, I got to be honest, I can't with you. It's because you don't like Robin Williams. You don't like Eddie Hold on, hear me out. You don't like Eddie Vedder. Like,
Yeah.
where are we at here? What kind of childhood did you have? Explain it to me.
I had a badass one, man. We were straight. We were straight like Mrs. Doubtfire, man. I'm watching Roadhouse, bro. You know,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm not watching Mrs. Doubtfire.
You had a different
That-
experience,
yeah,
yeah,
we're straight to rated R.
from the
that,
streets.
Yeah, I don't need whipped cream on people's faces to
Yeah.
have a good time. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yes. Yes.
What
yeah,
theater
yeah,
is
yeah.
Menace to Society playing in? You know,
Menace to Society's
that's
in
where
there.
I'm from. The streets of Addison,
Juice.
Illinois. Oh, now you got the
Yeah.
juice. Juice is a
Juice was a good one.
What, New Jack
Epic
City is a
drink.
good one?
This
New Jack
full
City. You got
circle
pushing some
into
boobs.
Blockbuster. I stole New Jack City's
Of course.
VHS.
It's the only
from-
way to get it, right? Like,
from but from the news section, dude. I opened it
okay.
in the store.
yeah.
I opened it, took it out so that it wouldn't beep when I went out.
Yeah. I mean, you just implicated yourself in that. So Blockbuster's going to come back and
I checked into it because they don't really have any. They can't get me anymore. The statute
Yeah,
of
'cause
limitations is over.
have you seen the Netflix thing about the last Blockbuster? Real lot of nostalgia in that.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
I think it's still there. It's up in Oregon.
It's in like
Yeah.
Oregon or something.
Bend or something.
Because they were all
Yeah.
independent franchises. So like they're just buying the name. I don't know what they're doing now. Now I guess it's just a tourist attraction. I can't imagine they're still renting.
Renting videos.
Yeah. Well, because who's making them?
It's going to make a comeback.
But I'm kind of with Mark, man. I also grew up with 5 out of the 6 movies you mentioned. I could add like maybe Raising Arizona to that.
Do you not see
There you
those?
go.
Come on, Jack.
But
He
Robin
doesn't even
Williams,
have a fucking camera. Yeah.
there you go. Freaking HI
Yeah.
right there, dude. Shit, man.
That's almost like we wrote it.
God.
Wait,
You know what? When I first jumped on, I saw Nick Cage right there. I had no idea it was Raising Arizona.
Wait, you didn't see that?
God.
Dude, where
I saw he was wearing a Nick Cage shirt like right when I hopped on.
I know
away.
he's
He
probably
does,
got
we're
duct
talking
tape
movies.
on his computer. That's what I mean. It is a disaster over there, dude.
It's a gateway. It's a gateway. That's not.
Yeah, I have a gateway. Man. I was doing Oregon Trail. And I thought you guys- No, wait. No, but Raising Arizona, Menace to Society, New Jack's. I have I know there's some of those are probably years apart, but those are all my memories. Of,
No,
like,
that's all the
movies I was
same.
gonna watch it.
I loved like
Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
I know
that's-
it's
Ooh, Howard
that's
the.
the
that's
worst movie
like-
ever, but I've seen it
so
times.
bad. It's so good. You know,
Yeah.
so bad it's good. Yeah.
I was definitely like a gangster film. That's my war. Them streets. I'm not
The
worried about what's
streets?
happening in the bush, man. I'm
Yeah.
worried about them streets.
That's right.
So what was in the tape player, the CD player at that point? Wu-Tang playing or something?
Dude, I actually just had a thought about music today, due to T Swift. Yeah, I mean, I was hip hop, dude. So this is what's interesting. I'm sure you remember BMG Music or
Yeah.
Columbia House, right?
Yeah, I owe them thousands of
Oh, yeah.
dollars.
Yeah, we all do. 12,
Talk about owning
12
an
yeah,
old
12
franchise.
CDs for the
Jesus.
price of one. But so like I was adamant until well, I guess you guys will know the year. I'm gonna think 94 maybe, but I wouldn't listen to music with guitars in it. Like I only listen to hip hop. That's it. Period. And so like
Just
that was it. Like I looked at like that kind of music as like white people stupid stuff, you know, with my white ass skin.
You just drew the line at instruments.
Yeah, but BMG, they didn't have a huge hip hop selection.
Yeah.
And so I mean, but I had like turntables, I had everything. I was like all in. And so like I had to throw some stuff in. So I got like Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. That was
Yeah.
when Nirvana, Team Spirit. So like I think this is 94.
Yeah.
came out.
91.
Is it 91? So I'm getting
It's
all
like
of
91,
these
92. Yeah.
at that time, and that changed me. So like that's I would go to my dad's house on the weekends, and I would just put those CDs in, put my headphones on, and just listen. And I'm like, oh, this is like dope. And so like the song that won me over, which I believe is a cover of, um, maybe it's just Paul McCartney, I don't know, but "Live and Let Die."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on "Use Your Illusion," the yellow and red one, not the blue one, but like, but in this ever-changing world in which we live in, uh, that's actually
Exactly
the
like it.
yeah.
You nailed it. Yeah, you nailed it.
Yep. I
Used
was
to live
right
in
on.
that. I'm like,
You
this
should
song
try
is-
out. You should try
Yeah.
out for the band because I don't think Axel can do it that well these days. So
I could do it. That's it though. We can only do the one
Yeah.
song. But
Sure.
that changed the game for me. So then my music started going into grunge until like Limp Bizkit entered my life. And
Yeah, because they molded the two together. They
Yeah.
were like, you were like so stoked when that came out because you're like hip hop and
Yeah.
metal, and like now I can be both, right? Like
I
it
was
opened
doing
up a whole
everything.
new world. You had
And I-
like new friends and stuff. You were like,
Same
hanging
friends
out
because
with
I
the
was pretty sweet, so I didn't need to
Yeah.
bounce around. You know what I mean?
You were hanging out with the metal
It's
kids
pretty
though.
sweet.
But I did. So I would say I was.
You were in like a goth dance crew, I'm assuming.
We call him the backlot kid in my school, but I was cool with them, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I was full on hip hop, and then till that changed. But I still wouldn't if I drove, because obviously you got subs and all that, like only hip hop when you're driving. But
Totally.
when I was by myself, I'd throw on a little Nirvana or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Back
that. But the
when-
thing,
Vitalogy or whatever was coming on, that was the first time I realized that Pearl Jam sucked, because everybody got on it.
listen. Let me
Tyler's
hold on.
head is
Let
just-
me get closer to the mic. Okay.
All right.
So we keep going to this, but I'm telling you, you just haven't experienced it correctly. That's all.
That's
That's
what they told me when I was in prison, and my roommate wanted me to. He's like,
Just
"You
relax,
just haven't
man. Just
experienced it,
relax."
right?" I'm like, "No, I think I
fair,
have."
fair. Just breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe. Just
No,
breathe.
but
This will be over soon.
I was
Breathe.
thinking about music, and much like I would go into Blockbuster routinely, new music used to come out on Tuesdays, and it would
Yeah.
be new music Tuesday, and I would run to Best Buy and go look, and then I'm hearing all this shit about Taylor Swift dropping an album at midnight on a Thursday.
On a Thursday,
Like,
yeah. Well,
do we no longer have rules? Do we don't live with rules anymore?
she doesn't have rules. She does what she wants, and she is the rule, right? It's not for me, but like for millions of Swifties. And I will say less because you do not want to tempt the Swift. You don't want to say you don't want to talk ill about the Swifties. Let's be clear.
I think John will talk ill, and what he says,
I'll
he's
talk.
speaking, for the.
Well, he's
people
got
that are
experience
listening.
with them. His daughters have probably listened.
I live with two
There you go.
Swifties. One in a recovering. My daughter's actually a recovering
Okay.
Swiftie at
Okay.
14.
Okay.
It's not cool anymore. I guess.
How's her recovery going? Is she
Pretty strong?
Okay.
Yeah, she can't really talk about it without her talking about it instantaneously.
Did she have to get a new group of friends?
But my wife, however, no, I think they decided collectively.
They're not into it.
These wasn't,
What-
yeah,
It
that age.
the album got 100 rating out of Rolling Stone. I don't even know
new
what that means anymore. I don't even know what that means anymore, but I read it, and if Rolling Stone says it's good, then I might
Out of 1,000, I'm assuming? Or was it-
I'm not sure, but
No, my wife was listening to bed last night, which was shocked. She said, like Mark, she wants to go to bed
Sure.
about 7:30.
she was
Like and it was 10 o'clock, and she's listening to music.
jamming?
And I noticed about 15 minutes in, I realized, wait a minute, is that Swifty's new?
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
yes. And so I heard a little couple of songs. I was bopping along on a couple of them, man. I
Yeah.
have
I'm
to say it.
sure.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
that I'm
sure
a
it's
Swiftie
all
by any stretch.
because it's pop, right? So like pop music's
Can
always gonna have
Yeah.
a nice little bop, to it.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
she makes hits, right? But like the I don't mind. I don't mind some Swifty, but the one thing that actually bothers me, and this is probably gonna ruffle some feathers, but like sad boy country, like new country, sad boy country music is like kind of the same thing. It's just not as poppy as like Taylor Swift. Like I'm talking about like, like a Morgan Wallen or something, like
Oh
sad boy
God,
country.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I would call before it was like the Dixie Cup, uh, in my pickup truck, which was just every song was the same. And
yeah,
that's now like it's
standard.
that is not country.
It's not old school country. It's new country.
It's
They molded
garbage.
pop
Yeah.
into country,
It's formulaic, man. Like they're I mean, most music is these days, but you're looping the same chords, you're making the same beat that's always going to get you going, and then put some dumb, lyrics behind it
Yeah.
and have some good marketing for the person that's
Yeah.
singing it, and you're done.
There's like 5 guys who make all the songs too, I think, or write all the songs.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
true,
like
man.
I think Chris Stapleton writes a lot of them, but who knows? I don't know.
He's dope.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he writes all the songs. So
My son really loves Luke Combs, so I've been listening to a lot of his stuff. And I've become sort of a
I'm not
Yeah.
familiar.
I
Recently.
didn't say it wasn't good. It's catchy. I like it. It's just
He's a new one.
No.
newer, I'd say. He's probably one of those things where he's been around for 25 years, but he just hit on an album, a couple of years back or something, or at least came onto my radar. But I'm probably the most oblivious person maybe on the walking the planet right now, so I don't notice anything, and I don't remember.
You're probably
anything,
better off.
and it's just nice. It's like blissfully ignorant about most
Like
things.
what? For example.
The one that sticks out to me, well, every day my wife's like, the house 3 doors down where they have that pergola. No, which
Yeah.
direction? Like the pink house. It's the only pink house in the entire neighborhood.
Just never seen it. Yeah.
Never
But
seen
you
it.
didn't clock it as a
the one with
threat,
the
man.
swimming pool in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the worst one ever. I lived in San Diego for about. This is back in like 2003.
Yeah.
For a couple years, and I'm driving to work. I'm about 3 months in, and I'm just like, God, I just wonder where. At the time it was called Jack
Yeah.
Murphy. Became
The Q.
Qualcomm, and now it's whatever. Anyways, I was like, I just one day had the epiphany, and I'm a huge baseball fan, and I was like, I wonder where Jack Murphy Stadium is, man. Like I've never seen it, and I just look over, and it's the route I twice a day, every day.
Yeah.
For 3 months, dude. It just couldn't be. I could have hit a fucking
Yeah.
sand wedge over there to it, I'm just like,
The massive concrete structure off the freeway, that one. Yeah.
yes,
That's funny.
it's uglier than hell, massive. But that situation, that's the example
Sure.
I think of, the big one. That situation plays
Yeah.
itself out over and over and
Gotcha.
over and over. My wife goes into a store and she's like, every aisle, she's just like scanning, taking a visual note of fucking everything, and I'm just head down straight to the beer fridge, like grab it and go straight.
There you go.
Like I don't
Do you
know
find
Sure.
that to be a
anything else.
superpower?
I don't want to know.
Has it ever worked against you?
I mean, I guess it's kind of built into that I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
You don't even know if
Then
it's
I
good.
He's oblivious to the results.
I don't even know. I'm detached from the results of that. It's off. I don't know what's happening, except after the fact where my wife's like, that house with the swimming pool 3 doors down,
Yeah.
was pink, and 3 chimneys, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
So I didn't know this, that you lived in San Diego. I was in San Diego in 2003, so there's a possibility we could have hung out, like we would just like dapped each
Oh,
other up at a
shit,
bar
where-
or something.
Where were you? I was in OB.
I mean, I was at San Diego State at that point, so I lived like by Qualcomm, actually, ironically. So
Yeah.
or Jack
So I
Murphy.
lived off of Mission Gorge Road when I
Yeah,
first.
that's where I live.
I lived in some like condos or something.
Dude.
Over there. I can't remember now.
Nothing would be better than if
Hold on, what were they called?
if you were neighbors.
It's been so long, but I feel like the name Rio might have been in it or
Well,
something.
that's we're talking about San Diego, so I think every complex is like Rio something, but yeah. I didn't live
Yeah,
there,
that's
so
true. That's
that would have been too weird if we lived in the same spot. We definitely would have like hung out at the
Well,
you know.
John wouldn't have known.
I
Yeah, he
lived
would have
it's
been
kind of like
oblivious, yeah.
cowboy country. Dude, I was your neighbor for 4 years.
I didn't.
What?
I didn't know there was other tenants in this building.
I actually loved San Diego. Was awesome, dude. But I live. Oh, I lived in Mission
Yeah,
Valley.
yeah,
I
Mission
guess,
Valley.
for maybe the first few months, and then I moved to OB for
Nice.
the next year and
Good
a
for
half or
you.
whatever. So I wasn't down there too long, but
Great
it was
American
fun,
city, San Diego. So if you had to rank your top 3 cities, what would it be? Mark.
That I've lived in, or that I've
No,
visited?
no, just anywhere.
I mean,
Top 2.
off the bat, New York's number one. New York's probably, but I've never lived there. But New York's like the most feeling I get when I go someplace. Energy, food. Things do close earlier there than you would think. So I wasn't into that. Like bars are closing at midnight and things like that, which was weird. But yeah, I'd say New York. Um, this is a not a one that's current, but Austin was. Austin is no longer. It's a different Austin, but 15, 20 years ago, Austin. And Chicago, Illinois. I guess I would put that number 3, but that's because I'm here. If I didn't live here, I'd probably put it up higher. Even though it's a war zone and you're lucky to make it out alive if you come. But I'd put
Perfect.
there.
I
I'd have to
mean,
think about it because I'm sure there's. I mean, I had a dope time in Asheville when we visited there, but I don't know that I'd like. That's just experience, right? Just that one time. I
Yeah.
fucking hated Memphis. I know you didn't ask for that, but I thought Memphis was like lame. Like it just felt dead there.
Mm.
How about you?
I was actually thinking about it in my head. I think New York, first time I went to New York was like life-changing in the city. It was like life-changing experience. And then I don't know, I'm pretty partial to California cities. I don't know if it's just because I've been there more often, but San Diego's pretty high up on the list.
Really?
So yeah.
I didn't like San Diego when I was there, but I'm I was a one nighter, probably right in the heart of the shitty downtown, like
Yeah.
tourist area.
Gas lamp, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a good vibe. I mean, weather was obviously awesome, but other than that, I was like, I don't know why anybody, just a bunch of douchebags is what it was.
Yeah.
But I guess it
Yeah.
was probably a bunch of traveling douchebags that were
Traveling
that were also
douchebags.
yeah that were
Probably was.
visiting
Nobody's
the city.
from there. Nobody's from
Yeah.
there. If you're in that part of town, nobody's from San Diego there. So
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I think John's gonna say Fresno
I like.
first.
Yeah, Fresno. Then
Yeah.
Stockton, and then
Modesto. Yeah. The Golden Triangle of
No, I'm shit. I'm armpit. I can say that I'm from
Sure.
up there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would say San Diego. I love it because you can find anything you want. I found OB. It was my style. It was like a kind of a small town within a big town. A lot of like homeless. I mean, that's not my style, but just people
Sure.
that
I
were
like
just-
that.
A lot
The
of homeless.
The first
yeah.
thing you went to was a lot of homeless, a lot of people that
Yeah.
didn't seem to know
I
what
mean,
was
that's not
going
why I
on.
loved it. It was
All oblivious.
a lot of oblivious people, all oblivious to life and everything, and just perfect for me. The other area I love is I can't really narrow it down to a certain city per se, but is like the central coast of California, like St.
yes.
Louis, Arroyo Grande area. My brother actually lives in Arroyo Grande, but I just
Yeah,
love it up
It's
there.
amazing.
Have you lived anywhere other than California?
It's like small. Yeah, I lived in Seattle for 2.5 years.
That's all right.
Seattle was okay. It was like Mark says about Eddie Vedder or Pearl Jam. It was fine. It was fine. It's fine.
I feel like we're gonna
Fine.
keep revisiting that. I should put a photo back here of like
You should.
of our Lord and
Yeah.
of our
It's
Lord
fine.
and Savior Eddie Vedder right here behind me.
I came up with a good.
The thing I hated
t-shirt
about
idea.
Seattle.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw Brandy wearing one of your
Yeah,
t-shirts,
that's
Mark,
cool.
or
Yeah.
something the other day.
So I was like,
Oh,
when I
Brandy,
just
Dandy,
haven't been in the
Brandy.
shop, but so I started going through. Obviously, I wanted to share it with people that have good follower accounts, but I was starting with people that were artists because it's easier for me to take like an image as opposed to like a reel of yours. And so I knew she said she did collages at one point in a story. So I went through her feed and saw that monster truck one. I'm like, that would be dope on a shirt. And like monster trucks are kind of cool now, again. And at least they are here.
Were
Yeah,
they
we have
not?
Again.
I don't know. I mean, they weren't in my life, and now they seem to be like popping up a little more. And let me
You lived a
reverse
different
it.
life.
They seem to be popping up a little more in like with females. So like
That's
I've
what
been,
she
Oh,
said.
yeah, they've only popped
that's a
they've only
monster
popped
truck.
up with females for me, but that's because that's the way I was born.
We're
First of
into
all,
deep waters
yeah.
now. So
I saw that, and then I was like, I'll make that shirt, and I was gonna see her at the Texas Wood Festival or whatever it was, and then I was like, I'm by myself. I'm like, oh, like I called my girl. I'm like, I think this is kind of weird that I give her a shirt. I'm like, because we don't really talk all that often,
sure.
and I'm just like, it could be kind of weird. And then like she's never alone, so like so I had to give it to her. I brought it with me. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just do it. I am not weird, I'll just do
So
it.
you wanted her to be alone when you gave her a shirt that
I
she
didn't want
didn't
to have
ask
to.
for?
I didn't
Yeah,
want to
that's weird.
because I already thought it was gonna be weird. So I didn't want to be like, "Hey, here's
Yeah.
this shirt I made for you, handy dandy Brandy," you know,
Yeah.
because I just wanted it to be a casual thing with like,
And this doll that I made too. So.
I, coincidentally, the hair color of the doll is the same as yours, and I and I know who
And
who
some
does your
candid
hair.
pictures I have of you.
Uh, but yeah, so I did.
But you hung out with her at Huddle, or
Yeah, I mean, briefly, it still doesn't mean like I couldn't be like secretly obsessed with her and I made her a shirt in a creepy way.
Hmm.
So
I'm
yeah, I
starting
mean,
to think that
I'm
This is
actually
getting
like,
weird.
I'm making it
Don't
worse.
make this weird.
Yeah,
yeah, by talking us down,
Yeah.
you have made it way worse.
So, anyways, she's not in my journal or anything like that. But I thought it was a cool image. I mean, because there's other
Yet.
people that I was gonna make a shirt for first that my first thoughts were, but I just couldn't find anything to pull without asking.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you have, Mark? I'm assuming it's some sort of screen printing thing.
No, I'm
or
glad
is
you
it
follow
different?
me.
I follow you. Wait, who are you?
It's
It
been
is
like a
called-
3-month story that has
Yeah.
been talking about this.
And the website's about to be done. It's a pretty big deal. Go to streamlinecreativeshop.com. I'll be
Shout
our
out.
first sponsor.
Oh.
So
I don't see anybody.
You-
in
you're
my-
oblivious,
It's
so-
only in my stories, but so it's called a DTG. I have to say it slow because I can't say it fast. Direct to garment printer. So it's essentially acting like a laser printer, but it prints out shirts. I sent you a video of one, for fuck's sakes, where I made. Wasn't
did?
it a video,
Thank
or did
you.
I send you a photo of the Talk Hard shirt? Either way,
I love
you
it.
didn't see it. But either way, so like I can basically, it's not a screen printer. It's a water-based ink. It gets absorbed in the shirt, so it's got kind of like a vintage feel to it already. It'll last forever. I can make them on demand, so it's a file. So with the screen printer, you have to make the screen and do the whole thing, and there's minimums that you need to order from a screen printer. Well, you can just get one shirt from me if you wanted it with your logo.
Nice.
There is a point,
Oh,
like
cool.
75's the max, I would say. After that, I would steer you in the direction of going to a screen printer, because you'll save a little more money if you double your order. But for those that want to sell a shirt on their website, you don't even have to buy the shirts. You can just sell them, and then when that person buys it, then you tell me you just sold a shirt. I make you a shirt, send it to you. You send it to them. Done deal.
Nice.
So it's basically, I'm running a small shop of what a lot of these other companies that I won't say the names of are doing online, but you'll be able to do a little bit more of a personal touch. And
Drop shipping.
I'm not drop shipping. I just learned what it meant yesterday. So
Yeah.
I'm not drop shipping. I'm going to ship it to you. You ship it to whoever, so you can put your own stickers in it
Gotcha.
and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, gearing towards that, I'll have my own original shirts, designs that are pretty dope. I'll have a dope ass Eddie Vedder one that I just thought of. It's fine. It's fine.
Make sure you put it on the head of like the Pope or something,
It's
like
fine.
the Pope's body, but like Eddie Vedder's like head or something, you know, like.
There,
But I also want one that has John's face on there with like our
that's
Lord and
more. I
Savior
was
John
going more.
Wick's,
I was
like,
going more
best,
that
like-
that side.
I can't lie, I like it.
Anyways, so I can make shirts quickly, any apparel or whatever, bandanas, tote bags, whatever. It's dope. Very we spend a lot of money to invest, so that's kind of the direction of
nice.
shop more or less is
Love it.
that. Yeah.
Love it.
Great,
And I'm
yeah.
it's basically becoming a studio starting Monday. I'll be filming for Verathane for the next 3 days, Monday through Wednesday,
Oh, that's right.
which I'm super stoked on, but also like
That's awesome, dude.
freaked out a little bit. It's kind of like a real thing. There's going to be 8 people, like cameras, mics, teleprompters, the whole thing. Man, I've never
Dang.
filmed anything where it wasn't just me, in a room by myself.
You gonna stain or finish?
You'd be
'Cause
cool
they
if
make
I knew
both,
the
right?
answer to that. Yeah.
Paint.
So it's going to be 18. If the first 2 we committed to 2 episodes. If those go well, it'll be 18. So I think it's everything. Because they also have Gator abrasives.
Oh yeah.
Is theirs. So it's like using their abrasives. So it's going to be, I don't know. I think it's staining, finishing a chair, a bench, something like that. I'll find out
Nice.
and probably should learn quickly. I think they sent me something.
That you made?
No,
or
nothing that
are
I'm
you
like.
just
I'm
doing
straight
something they
up
bring you?
talent.
Nice.
Like
That's awesome.
So I just show up. It's at my shop, but they'll set
Yeah.
up the set. They're bringing the things that I need to use, and then I just do it in my own way, but make sure I hit some of their points.
awesome.
And this will be on their YouTube website and all that. Like I don't need to have it on my page if I don't want to. Obviously, I would promote it, but it's all for them to use for eternity, really.
That's awesome.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Good for
We'll
you.
see.
The
It
talent.
could be
You're
the
just
worst
the
thing 'cause
talent now.
I'm the
You're
talent.
just the talent.
I'm the good looks. I benefit because they're local, and they're
Just a
looking
pretty
for
face, man.
local people, so it's easier for them
Okay.
to shoot.
I'm gonna need you to not say that they picked you because you're local. I just want you to go with I'm the talent now, and just say nothing else. Like, and you only have one name. You only have
Yeah.
one name.
Yeah,
You don't have a last name. You don't have a middle name.
I joked that I was gonna send in with the contract my writer, that I only want pink M&Ms, and then I'm gonna show
Sure,
up with a
yeah,
fur
yeah.
coat on and like a coffee cup that I just kind of like drop by somebody and like
Yeah.
black.
Take care of
please.
this. Take care of this.
Yeah.
And keep my car up front to
Yeah.
keep my car up front.
Throw your keys. Hey, I think if you do gotta go with one name like Madonna or something, I think maybe Vetter, man. I think that's kind of cool.
Go totally off my regular
Vetter.
name. Go straight to Vetter.
Better.
Yeah. I think if you just go by
I think
Vetter, Tyler, John, and
Vetty.
Vetter.
it could be a
Vetty.
spin.
Yeah.
Betty's
I
good.
probably can't get
Yeah.
better, but I could be a Vetty.
Yeah, Betty might work.
This is my
Yeah.
boy Vetty.
And it's kind of like, you're Chicago.
Yeah, there you go. It's got more of a
It all
it's
ties
got more of
in.
a YouTube vibe though.
Well,
the
then
one
I'd-
name, the
I'd go,
Bono and the Edge and the
Eddie Corgan.
Yeah.
Eddie Corgan. Yeah, Billy
Yeah.
Corgan's from Illinois, isn't he?
Yeah, and I would put Smashing Pumpkins leap years ahead of Pearl Jam in music.
This might be the first and last pod for me because Billy and his 2 good albums,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it just
Listen, you got Oasis is touring on one album basically right now, and they're
Yeah.
selling out freaking arenas, so you don't need much more.
I mean, but here's the thing. And then hopefully Billy hears this, and he won't. But if he was a likable guy, I would be more inclined to like the Smashing Pumpkins. But the guy just loves it. He loves
is true.
himself a lot of Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan loves Billy Corgan.
Yeah, I think he's dope.
I didn't say he wasn't dope. He
Yeah.
just loves himself. It's a lot.
Oh, very much. He's very, very confident with who he is.
Sure,
I like the
sure,
way he says it.
Yeah, I cannot listen to him like in an
Yeah.
interview or talk. I want to jab an ice pick through my fucking
Sure.
ear. But my wife hates every Smashing
Really?
Pumpkin song. Hates them. I can't even bring them up around her. Oh, she will run and jump off
Just
the
whiny.
mountain.
Well, now you
That,
know.
dude.
Now you know how to make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like looking down the hall, making sure
She
she's
goes, I hate
Police
Smashing
report just says Smashing
Yeah.
Pumpkins was blasting in the house.
ice pick to the neck. That's weird.
No, ear hole, just into the ear hole. I'm gonna try to see it come out the other side if I can. There's not much in there, so I'm
Oblivious. You'd be oblivious though. You would just keep going on the podcast. You would just.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah. I might have one in there right now. I
Easy,
don't know.
easy.
I'm not looking.
I have no idea.
Here. Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. I do have a very unpopular take,
Okay.
and me and my wife argue about this, and I know I'm probably in the minority on this, but you know who else I hate more than life itself, dude? This is like, I'd rather listen to fucking Billy Corgan or whoever. This is ice pick both ears, dude. I can't take it.
I can't wait.
It rhymes with the Schnave Schnathus band, dude.
Oh, dog.
Yes. Yes.
I have an album of his that's like
You-
that's a masterpiece to me. I don't know what it's called or anything like that, but other than that, I could give 8 shits about him. But it's the
Yeah.
one with like
Probably like
Satellite.
there's like a it's got a bunch of horn. She wakes up in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah. Around the something or other.
Yeah,
song,
that album's tight, dude.
So hot take on Dave Matthews. He himself isn't the problem. It's his fans that are the problem.
That's true.
His fans are the problem. Just, I mean,
Yes.
you could say what you want about Pearl Jam fans, kind of same, kind of, travel around, see all the shows. But like, there's 3 hours of like, Dave Matthews fans. No, forget it. Like, I can't do it. Can't do
Well,
it.
that's part of a whole.
Yeah,
like, they're a stone's throw away from Fish, so that's the same culture. I don't know a Dave Matthews fan. That
I don't
doesn't
want to
listen
see
Fish.
hour-long songs though. Like wrap it up. Like give
Yeah.
give me a 5-6 minute song.
Yeah,
I don't need a 50-minute jam, like unless I'm on drugs, and I'm not into drugs. So I
Well,
guess
this is
maybe that's the
yeah. this
maybe
is
that's the
problem,
thing.
dude. Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
found it, man. Yeah, that's
You
it.
discovered the weak link.
But he's kind of like Oppo Corgan. Like, I've seen him interviewed and stuff. He's actually a very decent, funny,
Yeah.
nice, seems
100%.
likable guy. I have nothing against the guy at all. But I just hear the songs and it's just like,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
I'll respect it.
it's too.
You respect the fact that he makes music. You just don't listen
Yeah.
to it.
I
He
don't
was
respect
great
that
in
either.
whatever
Yes.
Adam Sandler movie that was. So he also has.
I actually see him as an actor.
You
more
do?
than a musician.
Ooh,
I don't even
hot take.
see him
Hot
as a
take.
musician.
Hot
Out
take.
here, he's more of a guy that
Take.
drops shit out of a bus.
Oh yeah,
in the river.
yeah.
Who is?
So like his tour bus drove over the Chicago River, and there's multiple bridges, but on one of them, and they're graded, and they released the shit that's in the bus
Hmm.
at that time, and it fell on
Oh,
a
wow.
tour.
Ooh.
That was on a boat.
Is that a true story? Because I feel like that's one of those
Oh.
clickbait articles that just pops up on your
No,
like
that-
feed,
that's
but that's a
legit.
real thing.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
real.
god.
I don't think he was in the
Dang it.
bus.
And that
yeah, I
was
don't think he
Dave
was in the
Matthews?
bus, but it was his bus.
Sure.
Oh,
I don't, and also
man,
like you might not
dude.
believe this, but I'm positive he doesn't drive his buses. So whoever was driving the bus did it. Like I don't think
Come on, everybody get in. Everybody
I don't-
get in
yeah.
the bus.
I don't think Dave was like,
Satellite.
drop your shit on the
Yeah.
bridge."
I actually take back everything I said about Dave Matthews. I like Dave
Mm.
Matthews now, and I will appreciate him as a musician.
There you go.
because of his
Well done.
potential shit dropping.
Honey, get some ticks for the DMV concert, girl. Satellite on my.
You
Get
do
your
good though.
best polo shirt ready to wear. Here.
Oh man,
Polo with
I'm
a
dressing
hemp,
up for this.
thick hemp necklace.
Yeah, I think like puka shell necklace probably.
Oh, yeah.
Like puka shell. I feel like that's maybe the thing.
I might even go like every other one's a
Ooh.
Yes.
That shows that you're worldly.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
What do you say we do it? You want to do some love and hates?
Yeah, I gotta take my son to get a haircut.
Then you
so-
start it.
Go
You want me
ahead.
to
Start it off,
I
man.
got
If
a
you're
I
ready.
got a
Go for
hate
it.
off the bat. This is hopefully one that's relatable. But I'm a tipper. I'm a good tipper. I've been around many of waitresses and bartenders in my life, and recently I've been more upset with when you order food online. They're doing a 18, 20, 25% tip for the driver. Now, food's very expensive. You got all these service fees. It's going up. There is no difference to that driver if I order one burrito or 10, 20%, 18%. That's not how delivery works. You just get a delivery tip. So I'm an $8 tipper, but I have to like type that in manually. This is an easy one, but that drives me fucking crazy.
Does that drive you more crazy than just going to a kiosk and all they've done is hand you a tall boy or
Yeah.
something and they flip it
I'm
around?
cool with just a straight up no on that. Like I respect the work that the person's doing, so I'm not like not tipping this person, right?
Sure.
I'm not tipping on the price of what I've ordered. Mainly, there's $20 extra that you're charging me just to even have this thing delivered to my house. But it doesn't matter. You're still driving there, you're picking up a bag, and then you're coming to my house, dropping that bag off. It doesn't matter how much money it costs or how much money or value of that food is in that bag. It doesn't matter. You didn't do anything different.
You have
that is
done
a
the
flat
same
rate
thing.
tip to me. You go to a bar, you're ordering 35s of this, take this off of that, blah blah blah. Your server's really working, right? Bigger tip.
Sure.
This person's working for me. This is the same thing. That doesn't matter. So 20%, that's ridiculous. And if I followed that,
All right, I
when
can
I
go with
order
that.
one burrito, that means sometimes this person's getting like $3, right? When normally I would tip 8. So, what do they want? What do they expect from me?
What's
Yeah.
the sweet spot, dude? Yeah, I get it.
Let's see. What do I love? Love's the hard one. Do you realize that? That's the hardest one.
I realized how negative I am when I
Yeah.
was trying to think of that here. Yeah.
I do. I
hate
love this
everything,
time of
you know.
year. This is when horror movies just fit real nice, and like this is just a nice time as long as you don't think about if you're out here that the leaves are about to fall and it's gonna be miserable for 5 months. So we just ignore that. Those are my love and hates.
So if you can ignore the most
Yeah,
negative thing ever,
exactly.
then it's awesome and you love it. Perfect. All right, Tyler, man. Take it away,
So
dude.
I'm sure I have lots of hates this week, but I can't think of one off the top. But
Dang, dude.
I
This guy's
one
coming
thing
in
that I
strong with his
Man.
niceness.
one thing that I love, it'll be an
What a
listen,
guy.
it'll be an unpopular opinion with the boomers and those that aren't in the know, but I love AI. I love it
Oh,
more than lots of things. It's not as smart as it needs to be yet, but I use it literally every day as a tool to help me do all the things. My concern actually is that like my kids won't have to learn how to write or do anything literally because you can just plug stuff in. But for example, if I have a task to do, like, in my actual job, I can accomplish it so much faster and go on to the next. I just love all of it. And it can transcribe things. You can like plug things in. And frankly, it's helped me a ton in my like maker stuff because I can like use it for images and I can use it to like fix things and like make listings and all that type of stuff. I love it. So it's not the most exciting take, but I just love AI. And I am one of those people that say it's not going to take our jobs. It's going to make our lives easier at some point. All technology makes things difficult for a little bit, but there's a lot of awesome stuff. So
hey, I'm pro AI, so I'm with you. We agree.
Yeah. I see nothing.
yeah,
Johnny boy, kick it
yeah.
off.
So my good, I know this is gonna make Tyler puke in his mouth, almost like me hearing a DMB song. But the Dodgers won their 3-game series and they're going on with the Phillies, man. And 3-game series make me so nervous. I feel it's a anybody could beat anybody in a 3-game best of 3,
Yeah.
2 out of 3. But what I like about it, what MLB has done is that I like how it's all at the higher seeds location. I think that is a good curtail to this. We used to play the Padres and they had excellent pitching. And I would tell my friends, like, this is a toss up, dude. We have the best record in the league, but who knows what's going to happen here? I think MLB did that right. And not just because we benefits of that this time. I'm just saying, I do like that. and the Dodgers move on, and we'll see the Phillies on.
Speaking of
Saturday.
Padres, the Cubs
My
just
bad
beat the Padres
is-
last night in a 3-game series.
I
Yep.
know. Thank you, Mark. Yes. And I got the biggest, besides Dave Miller, probably, I got 2 of the biggest shit-talking Padre fan friends over here, man. That's all they do is run their mouth. And Dodgers don't get, we care about the Giants, and that's about it, dude. The Padres are just like DMB ice picks in my ear, dude. I'm like, just shut up. We don't care
Listen,
about
so real quickly, I've got more championships in my lifetime as a Giants fan than a lot of people have for their professional sports teams. So I'm okay with the Dodgers having their decade of like kind of sort of winning, but then, you know, roller coaster ride just like that. But I hope they lose, and I take the opportunity to make lots of Dodger things and try to sell that to Dodger fans during playoff time, because it's like a dog in heat. You just, you know, you gotta,
I like it.
you gotta,
And then maybe just put like a little tiny fuck you, like in a corner they'll never see.
you know, don't give away my secrets, but
And then I will say my bad is tomorrow we got a your boys play AYSO, Tyler,
no,
or they do extra.
they don't play soccer. No, I forbid it.
But mine does, and I'm a coach, and I know
Sure.
nothing about soccer. I've never played.
You're
I've
oblivious.
Never anything. But I'm oblivious, dude, believe it or not. And it's the one thing I'm oblivious to. But I do help my friend, and he is a soccer guy, and I've been doing it 4 years now, so I'm becoming sort of a
Yeah.
soccer guy. But anyways, they do this thing called Silent Saturday, and ours is tomorrow, and that's where the coaches can say shit, and we have to expect these kids to, you know, usually we're like doing too
Yeah,
far
yeah, yeah.
or whatever. I just made up this way.
You're in your suit
whatever.
and you got your full suit on, and you're on the sidelines, like, you know, yelling and screaming.
Full suit, dude. So I do semaphore. It's flags, but now I got to teach the kids
Okay.
sema. I'm like, son of a bitch, man.
Yeah.
Before the game,
But that's tomorrow, and I'm not
before the
looking forward.
game,
Sucks.
just air them Air Bud World Pup. You
Yeah.
don't have to say anything, and let the dog speak for you, dude.
Dude.
But make sure you
Wow,
also
what a
say,
loophole.
don't go out and embarrass me. Just like, you
Yeah.
know, make me look good, please. That's always the best kid.
Done. Thank
That's
you
always
so
the
much.
kid, you know, I've never said that, but
No, I'm definitely going Air Bud World Pup team viewing tonight. I'm getting everyone on board.
Living life as shameless. I never wanted to be famous.